Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to start to grab my dumbbells while we wait for the 9 o'clock hour to start. So if you're just joining in, if you have a band, that would be great. Grab your band. You also want to grab that chair. And so your band is for push-up position, but you don't necessarily need it for that. Then your band is also for around the top of your quads if you have that. You're going to need some weights. So we're going to be doing some dumbbell snatches today. If you can't snatch, then you can use something a little bit lighter, and also some floor presses, okay? So if you have lighter weights, you can always double up your weights, okay? And do it as a floor press and also as a snatch. So if you don't have your stuff, I want you to go grab your stuff. I'm just going to take a mental checklist right now. Okay, so I have my bands with me, I have my dumbbells with me, I have my chair here. I think that's about it. So we're going to be doing some pulling, some pushing, some glutes, some abs. So our finisher today is going to be an upper body finisher, but we are going to do full body stuff, okay? So, good morning. It's a beautiful day here. Hello, my strong friends. It's almost 70 degrees out, so it's awesome. Good morning, everybody. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're gonna do some air squats, okay? So we're gonna do some air squats here. Get your music on in the background, because I don't own the music, so I guess I can't play it that loud. So let's just do some air squats here. So inhale down, exhale up. Just getting those hips warmed up, down and up. So I have to tell you a funny story about this morning. I may not have shaved my armpits in a little while. It's been a little cold here. And haven't been wearing tank tops, whatever. So I grabbed the first thing I could find this morning, which happened to be bubble bath for my kids. Yeah, kind of burns. Just as a heads up. Maybe next time we'll use a little soap. Try to find the shaving cream maybe next time instead of bubble bath. So just as a heads up, don't use bubble bath when you're shaving, because it actually really burns, especially when you start to sweat. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna do our deadlift with a reach and a forward lunge. So remember the difference. You were just squatting, now we're deadlifting. So that deadlift is finding that balance on one foot, reaching forward, right? So I'm gonna show you from this way here. So soft knees here, watch that knee. We're gonna reach forward, and then you're gonna go into a forward lunge, and then push back. So watch that rotation. So we're gonna reach, come forward, into that lunge, okay? So now, reach again. Now we're gonna use our arms as we come forward. Overhead reach, push, come back. Reach, put the toe down if you need to. Forward lunge, push, come back. Reach, forward lunge, push, come back. So here's the thing about your back foot. You can kick it straight out if you want to, or keep that knee bent, all right? And then overhead. So the difference with that is, see how I don't want to see my foot in the reflection here. So I want to keep my hips here, and then forward. One more. Find that balance, reach, forward lunge, and up. Now we're gonna switch, okay? 10 on this one here. Again, watch that rotation. Right side. Good morning. Overhead. Come back in. Reach forward. So you're priming your body to get ready to work out this morning. So a lot of times when we are going for a walk, that's fine. You're warming up your body. But you want to warm up your joints, you want to warm up your ligaments, you want to get everything primed up and ready to go. So 6 maybe on that one. Here and overhead. So from here, I'm really pushing the hip, not to the side. I'm pushing that hip back and then forward into that lunge, okay? So let's go for 3 more. Reach, shoulder squared, overhead lunge. 1, reach, up, 2, last one, reach, up, and 3. Good. So now we're gonna go into some of our inchworms. Tap our shoulders, tap our hips, tap our knees, okay? So I'm gonna move my chair out of the way. Let's go for some inchworms here. So we're gonna inchworm down into that push-up position. Keep your gaze straight ahead. Okay, tap shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, back to the knee, then come forward. Back to the knee, come forward. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, back to the knee, forward, back to the knee, forward. 3 more. I'm gonna keep my head in neutral, really try to squeeze my butt, so that way my hips aren't rotating. And again, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, back to the knee, forward, back to the knee. 2 more. And everything warmed up, abs, arms, and we're gonna work on the glutes in a minute. And back, and forward, back, and forward. Last one. If you can on this last one, try to go back further. Try to go back towards that toe. Didn't quite make it. Back towards that toe. Okay, so now we're gonna drop down to the knees from here. Now I wanna do some extensions, okay? So we're gonna work on our spines, okay? Moving our spines. So you're gonna come down onto your belly, hands beside your boobs here, okay? Men and women have them. So hands here. We're gonna extend up. See how my elbows are close to me. Now look left, look right, up and down, and then back into that child's pose. Looking straight forward, thinking about pushing your hands through the ground, okay? We're gonna go forward again. Down, extend, up, squeeze your butt so you don't feel this in your lower back. Look left, look right, up, down, and back. And 1 more here. Down, and up, right, left, up, down, and then back. So now we're gonna go into our push-up position. We're gonna do some hip openers. So if you can't go up fully into your push-up position, you're gonna do them in a half kneeling position here. Okay, but if not, you're gonna go into that full extension open in the back with your legs. You're gonna look up, and then scoop, up, scoop. 5 times each side. Warming up that spine, your arms, your hip flexors. 1 more. And now we're gonna switch, okay? Left comes up here, your foot is flat. All right, so foot is flat. And from here, I'm really trying to push that back knee down so that I can feel my hip flexor trying to stretch out, okay? You're gonna look up, you're gonna scoop through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? So now I wanna go into some of our bird dogs, okay? 5, 5 each side. So again, it's that opposite. So left leg back, right arm extending forward. Your hips are squared. I don't have my knees off the ground on these ones, but I want that belly tuck, okay? So I don't want arching. I want that neutral spine from here. Kick out, all right? My toes on the ground. And I'm gonna try not to rotate my hips as I come up. So you're gonna lift up, pull in, extend out. Pull in, and I have to adjust myself so that way I'm not moving my hips as much. 1 more. Good, now we're gonna switch. So again, not rotating, keeping the hips facing the ground here. Extend that leg out, squeeze, tighten, in and out. So these are daily maintenance activities that you can do, okay? Keep your body healthy and moving. 1 more. Good, now we're gonna go reverse, okay? So now reverse on this is right hand back, left leg back. It's just like when you're walking, it's the same motion. So back, back, but I want you to kind of look around. Back, look left, look right, left, right. A few more, kick that leg out. Good, okay. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into some 90-90s with our hips, okay? So with this, you wanna have, see on my front foot here is at a 90 degrees, and then my back foot here. Now here's the thing, you can lean forward if you want to. I want you to try to be upright. You're gonna take this back knee, and I just want you to lift it on and off the ground, okay? So up and down, so you're really warming up those hip joints in here. Okay, 3, 4, one more, 5. Now you're gonna take the back foot, okay? I'm gonna have a slight lean forward, and I'm gonna lift up my back foot. Lift up that back foot. If you start to get a cramp, kind of stretch it out a little bit. So lift and down, lift and down. You should feel your glutes firing, but I really want you to feel your femur that comes into your pelvis, okay? It's lifting, it's moving, it's strengthening. So up and down. Now I have a slight lean forward. I can't do these completely upright. So I have to lean forward on these, but I'm getting stronger. I'm getting better at them. But progress, not perfection, right? So now we're gonna switch sides, but as you switch, don't let your feet touch the ground, okay? Tuck, and then tuck, all right? Let's do it again. Now on this one, and you might find like, oh wow, one side's much easier than the other side. Yep, we all have compensations. We all tend to sometimes, use one side more than the other. Maybe we have an old nagging injury. Maybe we have a new injury. So now we're gonna lift up this back foot. So you'll see this one is not going, it's cramping, up as far on this one. This is actually the side, I have a torn hip labrum on this side here. So it is much more challenging for me to do this side than the other side. But it's also much more important for me to make sure that I'm keeping up with my maintenance. Okay, so now we're gonna go back and forward. So now we're gonna come back, and now I want you to come up. So as you come up, you're squeezing your glutes, pushing your hips forward. We're gonna go down nice and controlled. Back and forth, 3 each side. Up, down. If you have a weight, you can hold your weight in the front and go back and forth on these, okay? So back and forth, nice and controlled. Tuck in with those legs, up. And last one here, over, up, up. I think I gotta go this way for the last one. And up, good. All right, grab your band. So just a light band. Actually, we'll do heavy one on this one first. So we have side plank with a clamshell, all right? So you can take that band if you don't have a band, it's okay. And you can also use different styles of bands. If you ever went to PT, you probably have a TheraBand. You can use a TheraBand as well, all right? So you're gonna go into your side plank position, all right? And so what I wanna do is I don't wanna be here. I'm gonna open up, all right? Hands here, stacking my feet. I'm gonna come up, open, down, and down, all right? You guys see me from this position? Okay, so you could have hand here. I like here, up, open, down, down. My head is now missing from the camera. You're like, great, awesome. There you go, down and down. So you're gonna do 10 each side on this. So up and down here, and I'm watching so that my arm isn't jetting either way. I'm packing those shoulder blades down, okay? Up, open, down, down. Up, open, down, down. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Switch sides. So from here again, you're not closed. Opening up, hand up here. Stack your feet. So I have like one literally stacked on top of the other. I'm not right on the edge of my foot, okay? So I'm gonna come up, open, down, and down. Up, open, down, down. 3, 4. I'm gonna stack them a little better. So bending the knees a little bit more instead of having them further out. So up, open. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. You're gonna keep your band on, okay? And now we're gonna go into some fire hydrants here. So these are a lot of fun with those bands on. All right, welcome to the party, everybody. Quarantine 2020. Strong friends. Here we go. We're gonna do some hydrants now. So you're gonna be on all fours, all right? And let's do some hydrants to the side. Not here, but tucked up here. So hydrant, just to the side here. These are called abductions, ABD. Okay, so your ABD, going out. You're abducting. We're gonna do 10 each side here. Squeeze that butt. 8, 9, one more. 10. Now we're gonna switch, okay? So weight is now on that right side. Okay, tucked in here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Abducting. 8, 9, one more. 10. Good. So we're actually gonna keep our band on. You're gonna pull your chair over and we're gonna fire up those glutes. So what tends to happen is we're sitting a lot more now, okay? Our NEAT, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis goes down, which isn't a good thing. We wanna really focus on doing NEAT things, all right? So if you don't know what they are, I'm gonna have you look them up. That's your homework. So let's put our feet on here. I'm not gonna push my chair away. I'm gonna put my feet up. My knees are hip width apart, hands are down beside me, and I'm just gonna do some glute bridges up and down. I don't want you to lead with your lower back. I really want you to focus on squeezing your butt as you come up. So hamstrings, glutes, abs. Okay, we're only doing one set and we're just warming up. You can try to put them on the edge here as long as you're almost pushing your feet down, and you might feel your glutes a little bit more this way, but just don't push your chair away from you. As I had explained before, you can put your chair against a wall or put something behind it, okay? You can even use your couch on these ones, all right? So put your feet up onto the couch, up and down. Use those abs, up and down. Now we're gonna do singles, okay? So we're gonna go 10, 10 each side, one foot up in the air. 1, nice and controlled. 2, do you see? I'm pushing mine away. 3, crap, there it goes. Come on back here, chair. 4, 5, 6. And if it gets too far away, what happens is it ends up being into your hamstring, and just your hamstring. 9, one more. 10. Come on back here, chair. Get over here. Okay, 10 on this side. And it's always interesting to see on each side which is stronger and which one is more able to complete the movement without compensating. 6. There it goes. 7. Oh, great, I'm even on both sides then, right? Get back here, chair. 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. Good. All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to take off our band here. We're going to work on some hollow rocks, okay? So if you have any diastasis recti, which is where your abs tend to separate, okay? If you tent up, men have this too, women have this. It's not just a female problem. So you want to really make sure that you're tucking everything in nice and tight. So you're actually going to grab a light dumbbell here. I forgot my light dumbbell, so I'm going to grab it. So I'm going to grab a 10 on this one. So a 10 could be your water bottle that you can use, okay? So from here, you're going to practice with 1 foot down, okay? Those who are experienced, you can have both feet come up together. But the weight is going to be your counterbalance, okay? So from here, you're going to sit back. So as I'm sitting back, I'm pushing that weight away from me. My chin is tucked, and you're going to lift up just 1 foot, okay? So from the side, from here, I'm tucking, sitting down, okay? 1 foot lifts up, switch. Other foot lifts up and down. Now ready? Both together. Put your weight here, all right? If you can, lightweight on these, okay? And you're gonna rock. And here. Let me make sure that those dumbbells are not near my head though. So make sure there are no women or children or men behind your head, because that would not be fun if you hit your head on something. Because the rocking, I want you to try to come down all the way on it, but use your weight is that counterbalance, okay? So from here, I'm up, and I'm gonna rock. See? And I'm gonna rock. Keep it in tight here, okay? Like I talked about, even if you have DR, you can keep it in tight. Okay, here we go. Rock, and then push your weight away from you for that balance. If you're experienced, you're gonna take your arms above your head, sit out here, and you're gonna rock. So the further above your head your arms are, the harder it's gonna be. All right, so we're gonna do 10 on these. Really focus on keeping your pelvic floor tight. Everything's in nice and tight. Use the weight if you need to for that rocking back and forth. If the rocking is too much, you're just gonna alternate your feet coming up and down. All right, so we're gonna go for 10. I'm gonna do arms above my head, and I'm gonna rock. Using that momentum. 4. The less momentum that you use, the stronger that your abs are. 6. Tuck it in. 7. 8. 9. That's my shirt, people. 10. Okay, so now we're gonna grab our weight and we're gonna go into plank rows. All right, but a little bit of a different style on these. So we're working our abs right now. So you're gonna be doing a pull, weight comes down, the other arm takes it over, pull, come down, other arm takes it over, pull. You can do them on your knees if you can't do them in a full push-up position. All right, so move our chairs out of the way here. I'm gonna show you from the side. So if you're on your knees, from here, you're gonna do a pull, weight comes down, bring it over, okay? Now you're gonna pull from here, that was too far. Come down, pull it over, and here, down. Pull it over, and here, all right? Full push-up position on the next one is gonna be the harder version. You can go heavier, but here's the thing. Don't rotate your hips. Try to keep your hips facing the ground. All right, so let's go into our full push-up position. All right, hips. I have my hips pretty wide here, my feet pretty wide here. So I'm gonna do a pull from here. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Plank row, hand comes down. Pull it over. Plank row, hand comes down. Pull it over. Pull it over. Pull it over. Pull over. Keep the hips facing down. Pull over. I'm going to readjust. Pull. Pull. A few more. 3. Try to stay in that same position. 2. Last one. Pull. I'm done. Good. Okay. So now, from down here, what I want to do is we're going to go into some floor presses. So you're going to grab your heavier weights from here, okay? And we're going to go into some floor presses. Grab a quick sip of water. So, we have on here floor presses. We're going to do single arm floor presses. We're going to do 10 and 10 each side in a glute bridge position. So that means we're going to drive up through our heels, all right? And we're going to have our hips up nice and high. So abs nice and tight, glutes nice and tight, and we're going to do some chest presses from here. So go ahead and if you want to, you can use your chair or you can do it from the ground. If you use your chair, that means that the weight is a little bit lighter because it's going to be a little bit more challenging. All right, so if not, you can just do it from the ground in a glute bridge position. So I'm going to use 30s on these. If you have 2 weights that are light, you're going to do both together. If you have a heavier one, you're gonna do some single arm ones. Now remember, single arm ones are much more challenging than the bilateral, so both at the same time. So what I like to do on these, scooch my way in, take my weight, it's on my quad, all right? I'm gonna scooch back like this. I'm gonna move my legs in, all right? So now from here, my feet are here, I'm gonna adjust my chair, okay? I'm gonna drive my hips up, and this hand, this extra hand here, it's either at the side here, it's making a fist by me here, or it's up here. I kind of like to keep it at my side. And now I'm gonna do some presses. Tighten this position. Down and up, floor presses. Now the elbow is coming out, it's not at 90 degrees, okay? So it's not way out there. I'm not gonna even do it because it hurts to go out that far. So floor press is nice and safe because your elbow's not going too far down. Abs are tight, arms are tight. As the weight finishes, it's kind of over my face here. Do not drop that over your face, please. So we're exercising at our own risk. One more. And down. Always switch that weight here, right? You're not gonna switch that weight up over your head, over your face, switch it over your belly. If that drops on your stomach, it's just like a kid dropping onto you. So it's not that terrible. All right, not that I've done that before, but I don't want to do it. So tighten here, hand comes out, ready, set, and push. So inhale down, exhale up, 2, 3, and my hips started to drop there. So I'm gonna push them back up. 4, 5, squeeze that butt, abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. Weight comes down, 2 hands down here. All right, now we're gonna go into some pulls. We did a press, now I wanna do a pull. So, you're gonna use your chair on this one. I'm gonna move it in just a smidge. Same leg back, same arm that's pulling. So typically, if we're doing a pull, you wanna be able to do more weight pulling than you're pushing, okay? You don't wanna end up like this. We wanna do more pulls than presses. Gravity pushes down on you all the time. We have a lot of pushing motions. I wanna do more pulling motions for our posture. But you know, I know most of you at home only have one set of dumbbells, so I'm gonna do the same thing with you. We're gonna use the same weight that we pressed with to pull with, all right? But we're gonna slow down our tempo a little bit. So hands gonna come onto here. Your foot's gonna go back. I don't want here, okay? We're not gonna go into our mom neck. Get out of your neck. You're gonna use your lats, all right? Think about Michael Phelps. What does his lats look like? Keep it tucked and down. So from here, you're gonna go hand here, grab your weight, get into your position. So I'm not here, I'm here, I'm gonna pull it. 1, 2, slow, come down, all right? Pull it. 1, 2, slow, come down, pull. And so I'm really trying to focus on not going up into my neck. I wanna focus on keeping the elbow tucked in, my hips square. If you feel like, oh crap, my body is moving, adjust yourself. So slow, slow. One more. Slow. Good. Now we're gonna switch sides, all right? If you need to, like I said, double up your weights. Put one weight on top of the other weight, and you can do your pulls that way. So now right foot is back, right arm is pulling, and it's at slow tempo. Remember, your pull is in here, you're pulling here, to your side, here. Think about starting up a lawnmower. You're not gonna start up a lawnmower like this, you're gonna start it up like this. Right side, and now we're gonna go for 10. Hand on your chair, grab your weight, get into your start position, lock and load, lock and load. Okay, ready? Pull, 1, 2, pull, pull. I'm gonna adjust my neck. Keep your head in neutral. I see all these people at the gym, they're like, hey, how do I look? Yeah, don't do that. Gonna wreck your neck. So down and up. 5 and up. 6. Nice pulls. 7. Squeeze that butt. Pull. 8. 9. One more. 10. Good. Now we're gonna go into plyo push-ups, okay? So you can do these plyo push-ups. We've done them before. You can do them on your knees or you can do full ones. So I'll show you from the front here. 10 plyo push-ups. So I'm going back into that child's pose position on my knees, come down, drive up and back. So from the side, from here, I'm not crossing my feet over either. Your feet are like this. So you're gonna come down, chest all the way down, everything down, back and forward. So advanced, you're gonna be up off of your knees, okay? So no knees down. Ready? Let's go for 10 on these ones here. Bear crawl position, looking forward, hips jet back. Ready? Down, drop to the knees if you need to. Okay, drop to the knees if you need to. 2, 3, getting stronger each rep. 4, down and up. 5, my hands are not moving positions, right? I'm not adjusting them. Just try to stay in the same position each time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, grab some water. We're gonna do another set of chest presses now. All right, only 2 sets of chest presses. I try to make these workouts as efficient and effective as possible because, well, we all have stuff to do. So, all right, from here, let me just show you. You don't have a chair, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but say you don't have any chairs. I don't know. You can do your glute bridges from the ground, okay? So you can glute bridge up and do your chest presses that way. All right, here we go. So grab my weight. I'm gonna scooch over here, which I've realized scooch might be a New England thing. I guess it's not really a, I don't know. I don't know if it's a Colorado thing, but all right, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna come down, scooch my cushion from here. All right, legs are up, feet are up here, glute bridge up, tight, rib cage down, butt working, hand up. Here we go. So we're working our abs a lot more with a unilateral movement. 5, 6, see I'm pushing it away instead of pushing down. 7, 8, 9, squeeze, 10. Good. Down, we switch. Here we go. Elbow, not at 45, not up here. See, it's at that angle here. So not in here, right in here. 45. 90's here, 45. Okay, glute bridge up. I like to lift my weight up first. Now look at your wrist. Make sure your wrist isn't bent. Straighten your wrist just a little bit here too. So down and up. And the hips are gonna wanna come down because it's heavy and it's challenging. You wanna really try to squeeze that butt. 4, 5. And you can make this harder by doing tempo stuff too. So slowing it down as you come down, or slow as you come up. 9, one more. 10, down and done. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go into our pulls. So you did your push, now we're gonna do a pull. So pulling back, not up into our necks. I like to start with my weaker side than with my stronger side. So that's why I've been starting with my left side. I'm right-handed. It just mentally is like, I got this. I can do my left side. I can do my right side. So hand here, hand on here, get into my start position. So I'm not here. Draw it back. Like beside, move your chest if you need to. Okay? So soft knees, and I'm gonna pull. And then as I come down, 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. Is that 3 or 4? Pull. When in doubt, do an extra rep. 7, 8, 9. Can feel my abs firing to try to keep my hips facing forward so that I'm not rotating. All right, right side now, okay? Oh man, forgot to turn my watch on. Okay, so now we're gonna do the right side here. Soft knees. You're not up over yourself here, you're not way back here. All right, extended here, shoulder blade down, grab my weight. Soft knees, shoulders down, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2 on that descent. Pull. 1, 2, 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 3 more. Pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2. Last one. Pull. 1, 2, and done. Good. We're gonna come down. Let's go into our plyo push-ups now. Okay? So, plyo push-ups, and we're gonna go for 10 on these ones here. So set your hand position up first. So I'm coming back and forward. So I know, all right, I need to move and adjust my hands a little far forward. All right, now I'm gonna come up. So on the toes, knees off the ground, back, forward, down. 1, back, forward, down. 2, I'm on my knees on these ones. Down and up. 3, down and up. 4, I'm not letting my elbows flare, right? We're at 45 degrees. Back, in. 6, 7, 8, your triceps, so behind your arms, should be on fire. 9, last one, down and up. 10, good, okay. So grab a sip of water if you need to. We're gonna bring our chair back again. We're gonna do some step ups onto our chair. So, kind of running out of time here. I was gonna try to make this 50 minutes. Okay, so we're just gonna do one set of the next thing here. So you can grab your weights if you want to and be front loaded, but I would rather on these ones be nice and quick to get our heart rate up, and that way we can go back to our hollow rocks again and do some abs. So let's start on these ones here. So slight lean forward, up, not coming up all the way. Keep that lean. 2, see how my toe doesn't come down. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep that knee pushed out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good. We switch. So have that foot right in the center, slight lean forward here, use your butt, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, use that butt. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good, let's come down. Move our chair. We're gonna go into some abs. So grab your 10. We do our hollow rocks again. Lightweight here, okay? So from here, I'm gonna show you. Arms up here, rock. Okay, counterbalance. Rock. Here. Rock. More advanced. Here, you can even do one leg. Here. Okay? Here. So one leg's on the ground. Ready? Let's rock. Keep it tucked, toes pointed. I am in no way gymnast. I was a softball player. So I'm very uneven, or I was, but I'm really working on it because as a softball player, you're dominant on one side. I also played soccer, dominant on one side. Good, very quad dominant. All right, let's go into our finisher now, all right? So what I wanna do is we're gonna do our snatches, and then we're gonna do some thrusters on these ones, okay? So if you remember correctly, remember that snatch is up and here. You don't have to do it with anything that's super heavy. Do it with something light. So from here, see how the hips, show you my left arm, here and up, and up. I like that neutral, we talked about that. I like that neutral position as we come down. If you come out here, we have a tendency to hurt our shoulders. All right, so here, I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna use a 25 on these ones, okay? You can also use singles for the thrusters or doubles for the thrusters. Whatever you have, we're gonna make the best use out of it. So we're gonna do 5 and 5 for our snatches, and then we're gonna go into 10 thrusters. So if you only have one weight, I'm gonna show you with one weight. If you have two, you're gonna take your 2 and thrust up. All right, here we go. This is our finisher. We have less than 10 minutes left. I'm gonna start my clock, and we're gonna see if we can finish this in the 10 minutes. So we're doing 5 snatches each side. Then we're gonna go for 10 dumbbell thrusters, 4 snatches, 9, 3, 8, 2, 7, 1, 6. Yes, I have to write it down because I'll forget. All right, ready? Grab your dumbbell. Gonna snatch 5 each side. 1, 2. Now we talked about this before. When you come down, it's like I'm punching myself in the belly. 5. I'll show you on this side. The alternative is neutral, right? If you're not advanced. 2. Like I talked about in the beginning. 3. Or you can go up and back down, okay? Now you're gonna grab your weight from the front. If you only have one, 10 thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. I'm trying to ignore my children screaming right now. I can hear them. Focus, Mom, focus. All right, here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, 15 minutes a day is only 1% of your day. 2, 3, 4. Grab your weights. 9 thrusters. Push through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Think about how good you're gonna feel when this is over. 3 each side. Ready? Up. I'll do neutral. 2, 3. Switch. 1. Watch my other arm. 2. Helps me up. 3. 8. Thrusters. Hoo-ah. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use those legs. 7, 8. Okay, here we go. 2. Whoo. 1, 2. Switch. 1. Squeeze that butt. 2. 7 thrusters. Ready, go. 1. Squeeze that butt. 2. Push the knees out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, last one. Here we go. 1 each side. 1. Switch. 1. 6 thrusters. And then we're done. Push the knees out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Come on down. Good. We have 1 minute left. We're gonna go into a plank. So that took us 4 minutes. Ready, set, plank. The last thing we do here. So what you could do for fun is you could start your snatches at 10. You can start your thrusters at 10 and work the ladder all the way down. All right, last minute here. Almost done. Look, side to side. Push those shoulder blades up. If you need to, drop to your knees, okay? So, I'm gonna look. 20 seconds left. Push your shoulder blades away. Elbows down. Breathe. Hips centered. Don't arch your back. Breathe and focus. A few more seconds here. Good. We probably have 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's see if I was right. Yeah. Whew. All right, good job, my strong friends. This is PT Julie G at the Performance Lab. All right, cool. 45, yeah. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Shoot me a message. Like I said, for that finisher, we can make it 10 minutes by doing 10 snatches, 10 thrusters, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. So you can go down the ladder on that if you want to. The other thing about my workouts is I'm trying to consolidate them for you, make them more efficient for you. What you can do is you can make them longer if you have time. Just pause the video, make them longer. So for instance, on your glute bridges on the chair, do 2 sets of those. With your plank rows, 2 sets of those. On your step-ups, do 2 sets of those. So floor presses, do 3 sets of those. You can make these workouts longer. You're gonna get out what you put in. So it's up to you. I can help you and I can get you there. I can give you the work, but you have to do the work yourself, right? So I'm here if you have any questions. I'm so glad that you joined me. Thank you so much for watching. And again, my name is Julie. I'm with the Performance Lab in Colorado Springs. And thank you, my strong friends, for sweating with me today. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, quarantine 2020. Bye.